heartbeats, and welcome to Abundant Heart Speak. Today I have a special guest, my sister Sarah. So I am so glad she is here with us. So, guys, I guess you can tell that we
Are not alike.
at all. Not only is Sarah my friend, she's my sister in Christ, she's my soror, this is my hairdresser, this is my ride or die right here. I mean, it doesn't matter. I know she always has my back. So, Sarah's going to tell you a little bit about our story. And our story is one of love, something that was God created, a lot of sacrifice, the typical relationship issues that we had, but it lets you know that love knows no color and knows no bounds. And it doesn't just happen within interracial marriages and boyfriend and girlfriends, but that same love happens between females, girlfriends, guy friends. Nothing weird or nothing that is sexual or nothing that is something that we're not, but this is just real sisterly sisterhood love, and we wanted to talk about it today. So you're going to hear our story.
Okay, so we've known each other for 10 years. I met her back in 2009. She was a kindergarten teacher and she was doing a home visit. And my son happened to be was going to be in her class. So she came to my house with her husband to question me. And then her husband took my son to the back and, kind of just test him or just ask him questions, getting to know him. And at that time, I had my third child. And he was a preemie, so when she walked into the door, he was laying on the neck pillow on the sofa. So she came in and she looked at the sofa. She goes, "Oh my goodness, he's so tiny." And I told her, I said, "You can pick him up." And she goes, "Really? I can?" Like, she was surprised that I said that you can pick him up without even knowing who she really was. But like she said, God placed us and ordained our steps because, I met her husband. Well, I really didn't meet him. I just saw him because of their son Joshua, who was in the first grade, and it was popcorn Friday that Friday, and I was pregnant before I had him, my third child. My kids were in school, one of them, and I bought popcorn, and Joshua went a little too late and he was crying, and because I had so many bags of popcorn, I offered him one. I said, "Here, I have a popcorn." And that's the time that Paul also kind of remembers me because he goes, "You were that lady that gave my son the popcorn." I was like, "Yeah, I was." But, through all that, we've made this bond because it's a little, I don't know how to explain it, but it was a strong bond that we went through trials and tribulations through our whole entire 10 years. That, through all that, we persevered, we went through it, and we're still friends till this day. And like she says, people look at us and they're like, when we introduce each other, like, "Yeah, she's my sister," but they look at us like, "Wait a minute, y'all don't look alike. How can y'all be sisters? Is it because your dad's white or is your dad Mexican?" We're like, "No, we're sisters."
That's it. It's that love bond that is so strong. And see, a lot of right now in this divisive kind of culture we're in, people think that you got to look alike, sound alike, act alike, think alike in order to be able to have that bond, but that's not the truth. Love knows no color. Love knows no culture. Love knows no ethnicity. Love just loves. And that's what we ended up just having between the two of us. Who would have thought a little chocolate girl from Georgia
And the Mexican girl from Texas.
would meet in Japan and become the best of friends to where we're close like family? I don't just consider her a friend, she's my sister. I introduce her as such. Our families have embraced each other as well, and we're all just one family. And this isn't to be cliche ish, this is not just to be all warm, rosy, and fuzzy, but this is to demonstrate and show that love is real. And we just have to open up and open up our hearts to the love that exists. So that's our story. And this won't be the last time you see Sarah with me. We'll be doing some other guest spots, but this is our love story, and we wanted to share it with you.
Yes.
We love you, heartbeats. Until next time.